Okay, so here's how we prepare these hydroponic vegetables. First things first, you'll want to disconnect them from the stem. You get right in there with a pair of scissors, right at the base. Cut it right off. You'll be left with something like that. And then double check that the stem is taken off. So that way all the leaves tumble right out. Wash, rinse, and repeat. You can do this with usually about 2. That's a good ratio. Give them a little schwazzling. Give them a good spin. Beauteous. Then you toss these out to dry them out further if need be. Then it's literal wash, rinse, repeat. Got the stem, let it fall out. See, we got a bit in the inner core still connected. Chop that guy. This is a romaine, so it should come out pretty well. You can also see that this is twinning. This is when both seeds germinate. You typically plant 2 just in case. And in this case, we end up with 2 distinct heads next to one another. But the romaine come apart pretty easily. Sometimes you need to break apart. You'll notice there's algae on there too. It's totally safe, totally harmless. It's a natural byproduct of working with stone wool. Let's give this a good schwazzle. And a good spin. Toss this up. Make sure all those leaves are separated, because if they stay together, you won't get a good rinse on them. Looking good. Toss it out into our drying area. All right, we actually had one head that didn't start, so this will be our last one. Look at that beautiful, beautiful butterhead. And also, when you get down in here, you don't necessarily need the scissors. You can just rip that right off. And make sure all your root mass and everything else are out. Give that a schwazzle by itself. And then we'll talk arugula. Arugula's got a lot of stem going on, so you can cut it really close or really far up on the base here. Ba-donk. The best thing to do with this, I have found, is get the base cut off, turn it around, and then right at the top, split it like so. So that we have good portions, but not too much stem. And then once you get closer down to the bottom, you can literally just pick these off of their stems, so that way you don't end up with too much stem in there. It's a little tough, but you can get these nice little young leaves in there. Make sure you're getting all you can. So now that's in there. Oh, that nice fresh peppery smell. Nom, nom, nom. A little bit goes a long way though. Hence why we mix this all together. So you don't end up with too much of that peppery taste in the mouth. Take a look here. Give it a schwazzle. And there we have it. Toss that out. And then usually, I'll just kind of mix this together with my hands a little bit. Get all of our varieties kind of mixed up together. Plus you can check and see if there's any smaller stems that are still together, but I think we got them all. You should have a decent amount of moisture, but not too much. And then I've just got this repurposed plastic container. Add a few paper towels, and it should be good for a number of days. Enjoy.